Michael Zappia. I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I imagine there's some people on the screen that have no clue as to where that is, because I know you're joining us from all around the country, all around the world, and Korea as well. But I'm in a little town, about 80,000 people here. This is where my son lives. I'll start out by introducing myself to all of you. I am a father. That's my number one job in the world, my number one priority, to a beautiful 6.5-year-old boy who is just amazing. He makes life worth living, that's for sure. And but I'm also an entrepreneur. I've been in the free enterprise industry now for 20 years, almost to the day. So October 19th of 2002 was the first time in my life someone approached me with an opportunity to be my own boss and work for myself and work from home. And what I heard that I was most excited about was when you work for yourself, you can create an income where there's no cap on how much money you earn. So been in this profession now for 20 years now. I love it. As an entrepreneur, my eyes and ears are always open to opportunities. And I heard about this from a very dear friend of mine now for about 20 years. His name's Mr. Danny Bay. He won't be joining us tonight because he is literally in Korea right now, everybody. He's in Korea. I just spoke to him. You guys are going to get a kick out of this, those that know Danny and know a lot about the company Riman that we're going to be telling you about tonight. But he is in Korea right now, a special invitation only theater type event where everyone is dialed up and dressed up and hair and makeup, you name it. And the company Riman is introducing 3 brand new commercials to the company out there in Korea. So he was excited like a little kid in the candy shop. He's like, Mike, he goes, you don't understand the way this company does things. They just do it right. So I'm happy to be a part of Mr. Bay's new business opportunity. He brought this to me about a month ago. And when he brought it to me, I was always looking for products and things to represent in the marketplace to share with people, exciting products where you can build a business for yourself. But when he brought Riman to me at first, I want you all to take a close look at me. I'm a man. And he brought a skincare product to me. And I said, Danny, I go, I'm not exactly the skincare guy, but boy, was I wrong. Because if you would just take a look at my skin right now, you may not have known me before tonight, but some of the people on the screen have. I am actually, my face has changed for the better in the past 2 weeks since I've been playing with this product. Now I want to show you what I have my hands on right here. This is all I got. I got a travel kit that Danny had to purchase from someone in Korea who'd been on the products now for a long time, a couple of years now. And I got a travel kit. The problem is, folks, I ran out of product. I ran out of product about 4 or 5 days ago. And as a man, you wouldn't think that guys are that into this, but once you start putting this product on your skin and you start to notice, and I hate to sound arrogant or braggadocious because I'm not that type of person at all, you start to notice how good you look, then you don't want to wake up the next day, take a shower, and not have the product to put on your face. I ran out of the boost. I ran out of the oil that you put on first. At least I hope you put it on first. You're going to learn tonight from some people who have been on this product for the past couple of years. They've been a part of Riman in Korea for anywhere from 2 to 4 years, and they've got great experience where they already have in-cell derm skin. And you're going to hear from people who, like myself, are pretty excited and enthusiastic, like Saran as well. Look at that beautiful face Saran has. But you're going to learn from people like Saran and many others tonight of what their product experience has been so far with Riman. Folks, we are excited about this business coming to North America. As a matter of fact, this is so brand new. You're finding out about this before anybody in the world knows about this as far as outside of Korea. But this thing is so brand new that we don't even have all the materials ready for you in English as of right now. In the coming days, we are launching in about 5 days on the 17th of October. We are officially going live, where those of us on the screen that are impressed with what you hear and see tonight, and more importantly, see tonight, you can go to the website and you can order these groundbreaking products that they've been enjoying in Korea now for the past 4.5 years. This company has already done a couple $2 billion in sales. This company has already sold over 29 million bottles of these incredible skincare products. And beyond that, because we're not just a skincare company, but here in the USA, North America, and Canada, we are bringing this first to market with just the skincare line, which I think is the perfect way to start out. But I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to host. This is me getting thrown into the den of lions, as Mr. Bay had to do something else tonight. And he asked me if I would kindly jump in here and host it. And I'm always the type of person that says, you know what, just throw me in there and let me just get my feet wet with Riman. Before I introduce the speakers that are coming up here, I want to let you guys know, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know that this is already a proven company. This company already has millions of customers in Korea. This company is the #1 K-beauty company in all of Korea. They surpassed all the other companies in Korea. I don't know if you all know this, but just look around the screen. Koreans are beautiful people. They are absolutely beautiful. I had an ex-girlfriend years ago. I would have loved to have married her. It didn't work out. She was half Korean, half Caucasian. And I used to just, when we'd go out on a date, I would just literally just gaze at her and stare at her skin because she was beautiful. Koreans are obsessed with skincare, aren't they? And if you're a Korean on the screen, you know this, Min Jae, because I took some bullet points from your presentation the other night. So I don't want to belabor this anymore. I hope I don't sound like a fool right now and I'm not messing this up. I'm excited about being first to market these amazing products here in the United States and Canada. And I know many of the people on the screen are as well. This video tonight is going to be replayed, I believe, thousands of times, because what you're going to hear and see tonight is better than someone just telling you about it. We're going to show you and not tell you. So the first person I want to introduce to you all.
Paying your bills on time raises your credit score, right? Wrong. In fact, this is one of the 3 major credit score lies you're being told by.
The first person I want to introduce to you all this evening is, and I can open up Mr. Bay's text here, is, oh man, a gorgeous, beautiful woman that I met down in Koreatown in Los Angeles a couple weeks ago. We hit it off, or at least I think we hit it off. Her name is Haley. She's incredible, Haley Finley. She was beautiful way before Riman, just so you know, but she's been on the product for 2 weeks. She's run out of product and she's wanting more, but we can't get it for another 5 days. And that's where the anticipation is for all of us that are, guys, can you tell how smooth my skin looks? You got to feel it. It's smooth. Haley, you're amazing. You're a top social media marketer. You're an influencer. I want to talk to you because in your last presentation, you talked about how you have over 100 million people following you. I was blown away listening to your presentation again today. It was amazing. But please share with us a little bit about your experience with Riman in Celderm, a little bit about you. Take it away.
Well, thank you, Mr. Michael Zappia, and welcome to the Skincare Club. Welcome. Now you know how us ladies feel waking up great in the morning and needing to go get our skincare when we run out. So just like you, I also have run out of my travel kit. So yes, I am waiting for more. But thank you everyone for having me here tonight. My name is Haley Finlay, and I am tuning in from Houston, Texas. And I just wanted to share a couple stories about 3 of my favorite products. Now I love all the products in the travel kit, but I brought 3 here tonight to share with you because I myself have been on a skincare journey for a while. My skin is usually pretty fair, if you will, but sometimes in the T-zone and around the chin area, I'll get 1 or 2 blemishes that come up and I'm like, I can't go out. I mean, I think we've all had that before, right? And nothing's worse than not feeling confident in your skin. And for me, my background, as Mr. Zappia had mentioned, I've built over 100 million followers on social media and ecosystems of communities. I've done influencing around the world, taught social media. So telling social storytelling and speaking about brands and finding the best products and the best trends and what works. That's been my thing for a very long time, working with big companies around the world, Madison Square Garden, Pinterest, Bumble, talking about innovation and future trends, New York Fashion Week, 8 seasons, Paris Fashion Week, all around the world. Nothing compares. Not even the fashion trips. Nothing compares to my excitement about this product, because this is not just a trend that's a 1 season and out. This is here to stay, because this is something that works inside of you and brings that glow from within. So my skincare journey, as he mentioned, Mr. Zappia, when we met in LA, I started with the cleanser. This little bottle here. Yes, it's empty. But my story with the cleanser is, the first time I put it on, Danny Bay was talking about how you feel so clean and great. And I'm like, okay, you sold me on that already. But when I first washed my face, it was incredible. But what I didn't do, which I normally do, is my skincare routine at night. So usually I put coconut oil on my face and I wipe off with like a gauze pad. There's still stuff there. And I do it a second time, coconut all over my face. Still makeup off when I wipe it off. And then I do my cleanser. And I still, when I wipe the gauze pad, I still have residue from my makeup coming off of my skin. And then finally, one more time, I put a lotion on and I do it all over again. And I'm like, man, my skin is dirty over the years going to bed if I don't do this 4-step routine. So it got me thinking, well, let me try it with this. And you guys can have your own experience. But for me, I washed my face one time and I took it off and there was not a single residue left. And I'm going to make a video about that because I couldn't even believe it. So I encourage you guys to try. As far as the other product, which is my favorite, and yes, I am that girl who doesn't love gold, the Calming Balance Gel. I mean, one, you can put it on spots, which was actually what I needed around the chin and the T-zone. And overnight, it went away or a little bit down, depending on what it was. But this has gold in it. So that's very exciting. And the third product that I wanted to share with you guys, which I had a fun experience with, if you will, out as well, there maybe is one spritz left, is the dermatology booster. And this is one that, you know, in the steps in the process that you'll hear tonight, you use. But what I love to do is when I go out to dinner or out in the evening, I'll run to the bathroom and I'll spray myself and I'll come back to the dinner table and glowing again. And it's my little secret until people were like, wow, you're just glowing. And then I had to share it with some of my friends. But this product and the other ones are just my top favorite products out of all of them. And Celderm's incredible. And I'm excited that everyone gets to be a part of this.
Awesome, Haley. Awesome. I would have thought you would have ran out of product a long, long time before I did. I'm shocked that
I was trying to pace myself.
Yeah, I wasn't pacing myself. I figured this stuff's going to last forever. So I just drenched my face and I realized that's how you go through too much product, which is a good thing, probably. So now we're going to take it out to Las Vegas, Nevada. My longtime friend, actually, Saran and I have been friends for many, many years now. Saran Kong is an incredible leader and presenter. Saran, let's hear your testimonial so far within Celderm. It's about as long as mine, so I can't wait to hear what you have to share.
Wow. Well, I'm really excited to be here with everyone. Obviously, Mr. Zappia, it's, you and I had a great conversation in LA about our excitement with the product. You know, this is very different for us to, have a product like a skincare product and to understand how quality it is. That to me is the biggest thing. I've only been on the product 2 weeks, my friends, but I'll tell you my testimonial. I got carded for the first time in a long time just last week. So I think that's a good sign, right? I've always been a firm believer that when you look good, you feel good, right? And if you feel good, oftentimes you do good. And even though I don't have a huge background in cosmetics before this, I've always been into health and wellness. And a lot of times we think health and wellness is just nutrition and fitness and things like that. But how many of us understand that your skin is the largest organ that you have, right? So being able to take care of that and nourish that is equally as important as anything else. So when I heard about in Celderm and I heard about how much of a phenomenon this was in Korea, I wanted to know why. And what I discovered was two things that really make Celderm super special. And the first thing is that the key ingredient inside in Celderm product is actually called byungpul leaf, which is found on this little tiny island called Jeju Island in Korea. And it's actually known for many, many years to have medicinal herb properties that are anti-inflammatory. They have healing properties in it. They've used them for wounds and different things like that. And it's just exciting because it's a natural-based product, which I think is more important than ever, right? How many of us have ever bought some type of skincare or some type of cosmetic over the counter that's full of chemicals and things that are not good? Whatever you put on your skin, you're going to absorb, right? So that was the number one. I love the quality ingredient coming from byungpul leaf. But the second thing that I learned about was the liposome delivery system. And I'm excited about that because whenever you buy a quality product, you hope that you get the maximum efficacy. You hope that you get the best and the most out of it, right? So liposome delivery system ensures that the key ingredients all make it through every layer of your skin so that you have the most bioavailability and the best result on the product, which is why when you start seeing these people, these beautiful people taking the product, using the product, it doesn't take that long of time for them to start seeing some changes. Only a few weeks ago, I saw my friend, Mr. Zappia, and some other friends here on the call. And I can tell you, already good looking before, but to see where they are now, it's just like, I got smile from ear to ear. So, I'm just excited about this product. We literally are going to be able to have this product shipped out this week. So, if you're here looking at this or you're watching the replay, just get ready. This is an exciting product. And I can't wait to see all the product testimonials happening for you. So with that, I'll pass it back to you, sir. Very excited.
Yeah, awesome job. Great stuff, Saran. The company did $550 million in sales last year in Korea alone. Here's something else for you to put in your notes if you're taking notes. If you're a student of this business now, and you're one of the people that are hungry to not only try the product, but get it out to lots of people, lots of spas, estheticians, you name it. This company is number 23 in the entire DSA, 23 in the Direct Sellers Association. Folks, when I heard that, I went to the internet and I looked it up for myself because I didn't believe it. Because I know that there are hundreds of companies that are in multiple different countries that are on that list. This company is only available up until in 5 days from now, only available in Korea and North America. The anticipation of it launching, and Americans and Canadians now getting a chance to get our hands on it. And by the way, there have already been people in the States that have been doing this business. They've been having products shipped from Korea. They've been on the product for 2 years. And there are literally tens of thousands of people here in the States that already know all about Riman. They've just been waiting for it to open up in this country. So just wanted to share that with all of you who are excited about the business and not just the product as well. Now we're going to go ahead out to Texas and we're going to bring up Sared.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. My name is Sared. I've been an esthetician for the last 4 years, so I know a lot about skincare. Ever since I was a teenager, my mom always got me into skincare. She always said, do it now and you'll thank me later. So she was so right. It has taken now, I think, when was it? I think like 2 weeks now. Pam was the one that invited me with Insulderm, and she actually gifted me this. I'm pretty sure this is the same bag that everybody got. So with this one comes with like all the products here, and I've been using this for the last 2 weeks. And let me tell you, me as an esthetician, I deal with skincare brands all the time. I try this, I try that. And also with my clients, they're always looking for whatever I can recommend to them to make their skin look better. So with this skincare line, now for the 2 weeks that I've been using it, I've been getting a compliment every day, every single day. It's like, your skin's glowing, your skin looks so good. I'm not sure if you're able to see this right now because I do have a ring light on, but I feel like you can see the glow in my skin. At the beginning, when Pam gave this to me, it was all in Korean, so I didn't understand. And I would try to put my phone and read the instructions from Korean to English. And I managed to find something on Google that can translate it for me step by step. So I followed all the steps. And as an esthetician, you learned with skincare that it's always the thinnest to thickest when you're applying skincare. So if anyone's ever confused and you don't know how to do it, it's always the thinnest to thickest. That's just to simplify skincare for you. So when I did get the booster, I was like, I've never really used anything like this. I didn't know where to incorporate it into my skincare. But once I found the steps, I found it that you just apply it in between some steps. And I feel like this almost seals in your skin, your skincare. It kind of acts like a mask, and it does leave your skincare. I did notice also when I would wake up the next day, my skin still felt so smooth like it did the night before when I did apply it. So I did love that about. I do think that with skincare, you want something that you can take with you to your older, in your 50s, to in your 60s. And I do find myself using this brand long term to prevent the wrinkles, to prevent anything like that. I do think that when you hit your 30s, I just turned 30 this last year. I will be turning 31 this year, actually in Halloween. I'll be turning 31. So you do look for skincare that works. You're no longer wanting to try out different brands. You're no longer wanting to play with skincare. You want something that works because you want to take it with you for the rest of your life, because we all know that aging is a fact, but looking your age is not. So that's one thing that we never want to look our age. It's always nice when somebody tells you, what, you're 30? You don't even look 30. You look, I don't know, 10 years younger. So I can only imagine later on being 40 and still looking like you're 30. So that's one thing that I'm really excited. And I feel like with Insulderm, it's a brand, it's a skincare line that practically sells itself. Just when people look at my skin and they say, wow, your skin looks good, you just say, I've been using this and it works. And I think they take your word for it because your skin is showing it. So it is a brand that it's going to be easy to promote. It's going to be easy to sell because it works and your skin shows the results. So I'm really excited to keep moving forward. And this is in 2 weeks that I've been using it. I've noticed a significant change in my skin. So I can only imagine what it would do if I use it longer and longer. So I'm very excited. So thank you for having me here. Pam was the one that invited me. Hello, Pam. And I'm excited to keep going forward. Thank you.
Awesome. Great job. Pam, how's it going? I haven't seen you since LA as well. Where's that man of yours? Haven't seen him on the Zooms yet. I got his book, by the way. Please let him know. So, and one thing as an esthetician, if you don't mind, Saret, if you're still with us, can you just briefly, if you don't mind, tell us about how you feel about the cost of this product line versus other premium lines that you've been a part of before?
The price range is actually perfect. I always look for something to add into my business, something that people can afford, because you don't want to hit too high. You also don't want to hit too low, because I feel like if you hit too low, it's almost going to hit like the Walmart or, something that you can just find at the drugstore. So they're very comparable to what sells at Sephora. These are the prices that people are used to. And I feel like this is a luxury skincare line. So I feel like the price is perfect.
Beautiful. Other estheticians are definitely going to want to get their hands and, more importantly, their face on these products. Yeah.
Definitely.
Awesome.
I can't wait. Yes.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being with us tonight. Now we're going to take it over to Minjae. Minjae is with us tonight. She told me the last time that we spoke that her face actually changed, meaning like the shape of her face. So I'm hoping that she shares a little bit about that testimonial, because I thought that was really cool to hear the effects it's had on her. And she has 4 children, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Single mom, mother of 4. She's been doing this business, am I right, for 2 years now? And she's excited that we're finally opening up North America. Take it away, Minjae.
Hi, everybody. So excited to be here today with you guys. So, Michael, I do have a husband. So I have a husband. I have 4 wonderful, crazy kids. People tell me I am full of surprises. How old do I look? How old do you think I am? Can anybody guess my age?
24.
Thank you. I love you. I'm actually 38. So when I tell people my age, people are like, wow, like you don't look like you're 38. So, when I go out with my husband, I go play golf with my husband often. And, a lot of times we check in at the clubhouse and they're like, oh, enjoy your round, Mr. Kim, and with your daughter, and I love it. We crack up, but, I love it. I love looking youthful. I'm full of energy because of, the way I look. I'm confident. Yes, I do have 4 kids, and their ages are 9, 6, 4, and 2. So I had 4 kids in 8 years, and I breastfed them all for 2 years each. And it's been an incredible journey. But after I had my 4th child, I just aged like 20 years. And I really got postpartum depression because of my skin. My skin started, I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. Like, I hated taking pictures with my kids because I just hated the way I looked. And I'm not so vain, but when you look like you're almost all of a sudden 20 years older, it just really crushes your confidence. And I was just really, really sad and depressed. And so my mom, my parents still live in Korea. And my mom told me one day, she was like, oh, I heard about this amazing skincare. My friends are using it. Let me send you a set. I'm thinking about trying it myself too. So that's how I got my hands on very early on. I'm so thankful for that. But, when I first heard about it, my mom was like, oh, my friends tell me it's like, it's amazing. Your skin will look like you have like Botox or some kind of treatment. I was like, Mom, that's such a BS. There's no product that can do that to your skin. And I was like, Mom, don't buy it. Let me look into it. Because, I studied chemistry, and that's another surprise. Like, people are somehow surprised that I studied chemistry in college, but I studied chemistry. So I tend to dig the ingredients. And So I was like, Mom, it's probably steroid or some bad chemicals that make you look really good in a short amount of time, but it's probably not good for you. So I told her to hold off. And I went on to research the products, the ingredients. And that's when I was like, wow, this company is legit. The products are really good. I mean, all ingredients are safe. They're all nature derived. I let my kids use some of the stuff. My kids love using the powder. I have this little foam pump that makes lots of bubbles, and I let them use the foam. Whenever they go out in the sun, play. Afterwards I put a lot of calming gel on my face to cool it down. It's perfectly safe for long-term use as well, and it just gives you amazing results. So I've been using this incredible products for about 3 years now, and this is what your skin will look like after 3 years. I mean, yes, you'll see great results in just about a matter of days, like weeks. And so after I started using Inselderm, I literally felt like somebody was tugging my skin from like back of my head. Like I started feeling very tight around my jaw, and I thought it was from, I've always had dry skin. So I thought it was from being dry. But when I look at myself in the mirror, my skin was not dry. It just felt really tight around my cheeks, around my jawline. And after another couple of weeks, that tightness went away. But I noticed a significant firmness around my jawline. It really tightened up a lot. So that's when I was like, oh my goodness, this is truly fountain of youth. I gotta sell this. I gotta let all my friends and all my families use it. I mean, it's great ingredients, so why not? And that's when I saw the business opportunity as well. So, I'm super excited. This is literally the best products ever. And every time I go out, whomever I meet, everybody comments on my skin, and they all ask me what I use. And I'm proudly, I tell them, oh, I'm a skincare consultant. I distribute this amazing Korean skincare in the United States. And that's when everybody wants to try it. And our price point is so reasonable. Like the set of 8 items is around $300. So how amazing is that? So I'm very excited. And this is the most amazing and powerful tool for direct selling market. And I'm so excited to become more youthful, more beautiful, and healthy with good ingredients, and most importantly, make lots and lots of money with you guys. Let's go team. Thank you.
Minjae, awesome. She has a YouTube channel out there, guys. We'll make sure everyone gets that information. You can deem some experience from what she has. I know some of the people I'm introducing it to are waiting to meet people like MJ. I think you refer to yourself as MJ as well. Is that right?
Yep.
We want to get as much experience as we can from people who already have the great experience. I don't think there's anybody better than you, Minjae. I've been looking around at everybody out there, and in my opinion, you should be on the TV commercials for the Riemann products out there in Korea and the USA. You look amazing. Your face is literally glowing. So now we're going to head over to Angie in California.
Hey, aren't you all excited? Hello, I'm also Miss Global as well as Andrea. My name is Angie from LA. I'm half Korean and half Japanese, and I have been living in USA for more than 20 years. I'm mom of 2, a boy and a girl, and I'm very excited to be part of Unigroup Global Leader. It was in year 2019 during pandemic. My good friend Erin introduced me to Inselder, showed me before and after picture from Korea. At first, I thought they're all scams, just like weight loss products before and after. But I thought I would give it a try anyway, and I was wowed. I've never had bad skin, but I had extremely dry skin and large pore as I turned 40. I could feel the improvement just in 3 days. And I asked Erin about the Inselder business, and she mentioned direct marketing. And I told her, oh, please, I'm not interested because I always had bad impression about direct marketing. But she explained it anyway. And I realized that it was very different from traditional direct marketing. Ever since then, I've been waiting for this opportunity. While learning about Inselder business and learning about the products and skin condition, realized that I was doing all the wrong things to my skin in the past. And such as, exfoliating too much when my skin is already, my skin was already dry. So now my kids make comments comparing my skin to their other, friends' moms. And it's really funny because they notice like my skin getting better and, they started comparing like, the moms, and as I was using Instelderm, I was introduced to Botolet hair product. I don't know. I was fortunate enough to been able to try it, before many of you guys probably. But shout out to all the moms, Minjae. I know you have 4 kids, going through or went through hair loss after giving birth. I mean, for the first time in my life, people comment on how silky my hair is now. And I have been working in the fashion industry for 20 years, and I'm very familiar with high margin business. Women has completely different, business model from other direct marketing, as I mentioned, and same opportunities given to everybody. And can't wait to take over the world. As Mr. Danny Bay said, I'm very proud to be part of Korean movement. Not only K-pop or K-drama, but we'll also show how amazing K-beauty in Instelderm is. Congratulations on this journey to success. And thank you.
Awesome, Angie. Thanks for joining us. That was incredible. Now we're going to take it out to New Jersey. We got Heesun. Heesun, are you with us?
Yes.
There you go. Hi, Heesun. How are you?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Heesun Kim, and I live in New Jersey. I'm going to start my Instelderm story. I discovered Instelderm when a friend mentioned a successful business in Korea and asked me to meet her. I was surprised at her smooth and baby-like skin, which she didn't have in the past. The glow and shine of her skin was so blinding, I couldn't even open my eyes. Because she wanted me to get into the Instelderm business, she gifted me a set of products, although I was not interested in the business aspect. I accepted the gift because I wanted a skin like hers. Too eager to try the product, I came home and started my Instelderm journey. In less than a week, my face transformed. This was not a regular product. It was out of the world. I was always into skincare products and loved trying out all new well-known cosmetic brands. It has been a hobby of mine. After all, who doesn't like flowy skin? After using Instelderm, I could no longer go back. Instelderm had raised the bar too high, and other products could not meet my expectation anymore. Without the using devices and even without a dermal procedure, my face shrink in size, fine line disappear, and sagging skin lifted, pore reduced in size, and translucent glow covered my face. The skin texture became smoother and tone brighter. I couldn't stop myself from looking into the mirror, and I couldn't stop taking selfies. I had the princess disease, which is a common side effect Instelderm user experience. Instelderm business is fairly easy. Just use the product and show your beauty while you go about doing your thing. People are so attracted at the glow, they can't help it but ask, like that your business expands. This is a win-win situation. Instelderm makes me feel beautiful and brings me business. At the same time, this is a rewarding business to help other men and women feel amazing and to help them reach their financial goals. Instelderm helped me find the light in me, and now I want to help you find yours. Let's do Instelderm together. Thank you for listening.
You got it. Excellent. Thank you for that, Heesun. And I know we're coming out to New Jersey, New York area for one of the live events too. So excited about that. Now we're going to end tonight's call with Mr. Steve Hyun. I just met Steve This man is a male supermodel, in my opinion. Look at his face glowing right now. Steve, take it away. I know you're excited about this product. We can all tell before you say a word what it's doing for your skin, but I know you're excited about the business too. Take it away.
Thank you so much, Mr. Michael Zappia, for that warm introduction, guys. It's an honor to be here with each and one of you guys that's dialing in. I know all of us are so excited to be here. I'm so excited. I've been excited all day doing meetings and meeting people, and I'm so excited for the launch as well. But for those that don't know who I am, I'll just briefly share my story. My background, I've actually been in the Korean entertainment industry for over 9 years. I've been producing Korean K-pop concerts all throughout North America and Canada. So that's been happening for the past 10 years. So I know skincare was always a big priority for these top celebrities. And every time a K-pop star would wear something or use a mask, and all the K-pop fans would buy it. So I know how big of an impact it is when they have celebrity endorsements, just like Riemann has today. So as I was seeing this whole trend with the K-pop industry, Mr. Danny Bae told me about Riemann, told me about what was happening. So I didn't want to miss out the opportunity. So, but right now I feel like it's the same feeling I had 10 years ago when I first got involved in the Korean entertainment industry. So, my product experience, I started using it about 45 days ago. My biggest worry living in California is that California is super dry, right? Super dry. We always complain about dry skin here. And then I started having maybe like a few wrinkles, maybe a few months back. I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get rid of these wrinkles, right? I'm putting lotion on, the wrinkles ain't going away. I'm putting all this stuff on. Nothing works, right? Then I hear about Riemann. I start using the products, right? I start using the cleanser and the booster and serum. And granted, when I first started, I didn't even know how to use the product. I was putting it on the wrong way, putting this one first, putting this one last. But still, guess what? My wrinkles started fading away and I was blown away. So that was my product experience. Plus, people around me started complimenting about my skin, which was amazing to hear. But what I was so amazed was the people around me that was using it. People that were around 50 years old and 60 years old and 70 years old. And these mothers were using it. And, I'm having a Zoom call and saying, hey, how was your experience? And the first thing I see, they have the biggest cheese smile I've ever seen. After they've been using it for only maybe 2 weeks. They're like, Steve, do you see my skin? Do you see my skin glowing? And they were so happy. And, and my mom started using it. And, just seeing these individuals so happy, guys, that's priceless, right? When you put a smile like that on your mother's face or your father's face or someone you love, and let's say someone's much older and they're so happy, that's a priceless experience. So what do you think what's going to happen when Inseldom launches here in the US next week? November, December, all throughout 2023, guys, it's going to have a huge, major explosion. So, I'm so pumped up for that because, I understand that this product is a very good product. And I've been looking to work with a great company, with a great product, with great leaders. And in the past 24, 48 hours, having all these Zoom calls, it's been amazing to see so many people passionate about Inseldom and so many great leaders on this call. Everyone that you saw today that spoke on the call, guys, are top phenomenal leaders. They all have great, amazing stories, and it's going to be a big impact. And the best part is we are the very first few people getting started here in North America for the Inseldom and sharing our story. Only 50 plus people on this call with us, guys. Imagine next year when there's 1,000 or 2,000 and 3,000, right? So this is the pioneer group, and I love each one of you guys for sharing your story. And I can't wait for the opening launch. And I'm also going to be attending New Jersey, Atlanta, Georgia as well. So super excited for that as well, guys. So Mr. Michael Zappia, thank you for having the call. And, it's an honor to be here with each and one of you guys, with all the amazing leaders on the call as well.
Steve, that was a perfect wrap up, folks. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're super excited about this launch. Steve, I'm going to echo one thing you said there because that was going to be my close tonight, but I want to just hammer this home. If this did what it did in Korea, what do you all think it's going to do here in the United States? The product sells itself because your face becomes a billboard for Inseldom and Riemann. But folks, thanks for joining us tonight. We have a launch in 5 days on the 17th. Get back to the person who invited you to tonight's presentation. You can get a paper application started right now and have your order in the system and ready to go. So when the 17th gets here, then you can just start building your business with your replicated website. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for everyone who spoke tonight. You're incredible. We'll see you all soon.